Welcome to today's Bible study as we dive into Job, chapter 1. It has set the stage for the most profound and challenging books in the Bible, a story that wrestles with suffering, faith, and sovereignty of God. Let's explore Job's character, his trials, and unseen heavenly drama that unfolds behind the scenes. Imagine the land of Uz and a peaceful, prosperous place, home of a man named Job. Job was not just wealthy, he was righteous, a man of integrity who feared God and shunned evil. He was a loving father, offering sacrifices for his children regularly, saying, "Perhaps they have sinned and cursed God in their heart." Job was a man deeply devoted to God, and his life reflected it. But while Job was seen perfect and a cosmic conversation were taking place in the heavenly realms, one would forever change the course of his life. God spoke to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him, blameless, upright, a man that fears God and shuns evil." But Satan, the accuser, scoffs. "Does Job fear God for nothing? Haven't you put a hedge around him and blessed everything he has? Take it all away, and he will surely curse you and to your face." And so the stage was set. Job, unaware of his heavenly conversation, continued his life of devotion. But suddenly disaster strikes. One by one, messengers arrive, and their words are thunderclaps. The Sabines attacked and stole the oxen and donkey. The fire fell from the sky, burned the sheep and servants. The cherubims, raiders from the camels, and finally the most crushing blow, your sons and daughters were feasting when a mighty wind struck their house and collapsed, and they are all dead. In the moment, Job tore his robe, shaved his head, a sign of deep grief. Yet, instead of cursing God, he fell to the ground in worship, saying, "Naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." In all of this, Job didn't sin by charging God with the wrongdoing. Job 1 is one of the most challenging chapters in scriptures because it forces us to confront the questions. Why does God allow suffering? Even for the righteous, Job's story shows that there is often a bigger picture and an unseen spiritual battle that we cannot fully understand. But what stands out most is Job's response. Even in unimaginable grief, he worships. He acknowledged that God's sovereignty and trusting that God is still in control. Even in his world is falling apart, Job reminds us that the faith is about praising God, not only with blessing, but it's also trusting him even in loss. Job's story teaches us, how do we respond to life that doesn't go as planned? Are we quick to praise God only when good times, or do we trust him even when storms? Today, take time to reflect, where is God asking you to trust him, even when we don't understand his ways? If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who may be struggling with something that makes sense of their own trials. Let them walk in the journey, learning from Job's unwavering faith. Thank you for joining today's Bible study, Job 1, chapter 1. Reminder, like Job, we must not always understand why behind the suffering, but can we trust who behind the story? God, sovereignty, faithful presence, even in the darkest moments. Stay strong, stay faithful, and next time we'll continue through the journey of Job. You have a blessed one day, one day at a time. We'll get the entire book of the Bible.